Hi guys, today is the 15th day of lockdown, so you better prepare yourself for the life after the lockdown. And what are the things you need to put in consideration? The most important thing is there's going to be massive salary cuts. In fact, the government of India and most of the state governments have already announced that there's going to be a major salary cut in the salary of higher officials like IAS, IPS, and central government officials. In fact, PSUs also like NTPC, NHPC, BHEL, all these officers, starting from managing directors to CEOs to general managers, they are going to get the salary cut. The salary cut will range from 60% for top officials like CEOs and managing directors, chairmen, to 30% at a middle level and 10% at a class 4 level. So if government has asked for the salary cut for its people, be prepared that even in the private sector, your companies will either ask you to take a hit in terms of salary. That is also true for most of the MNCs companies and most of the private companies, smaller companies. And so now what you need to do, you need to brush up yourself for a life after the lockdown. And there are certain skills you need to do. And those are, you need to improve your skill. You need to skill yourself. You need new set of skills to put you in a better position to enhance your employability, because employability factor is going to be a major thing. You see, in companies will going to get a major hit as a result of the current 3 weeks lockdown, which is likely to increase, extend by another 3 weeks. So, in all probability, the entire lockdown will be around 6 to 8 weeks, not less than 8 weeks. Right now, I'm looking into the lockdown for 8 weeks. So if the entire country goes for a lockdown for 8 weeks, say at the end of May, the companies are going to get a major hit. And how they are going to cope up with it, definitely, most of the medium level companies, either they will fold up or they will like to downsize. In both the cases, the ultimate shock will be given by the employees who are the forefront of it. So it's better for the employees to get ready for this kind of shock, the future shock, which is there for them. Considering and after talking to some of the top world's economists and by saying what they think about the world economy, it is considered that India, one of the major economies in the world, India along with China, its GDP will get hit by 2 to 3% in next 2 financial years. So, in fact, for time onwards, we should think about the positive GDP increase. We should be talking about the minus GDP, say around 2 to 3%. So that will show in the bottom line of the companies, and companies will have no option, and some of the companies may ask for the insolvency. Some of the companies may like to do away with some of the branches, some of the operations. So this is a time for people to enhance their skill and how they do it. Suppose somebody is marketing, so you need to get skills for advertisement, for branding. If somebody is manufacturing, so far he has been in the hub of the things where the manufacturing is done. He needs to go into the marketing, and maybe he needs to go into the planning and the management side of it. And apart from that, that is not enough. You see, your income is not going to go, and you need to squeeze your expenses. When I say squeeze your expenses, Well, I'm talking about whatever your income is. You should target for around 30 to 40% saving, and if you want to be on the safer side, you will have to do this because that is going to be your only safety net, because things are going to be very uncertain for next 2 3 years. So the key word is saving. Saving is there where your real safety lies. And well, my advice to those in the business, they must have made some certain stock because it's a continuous process. Those in business, they make a stock, they have their supply chain. So once the market opens up, once the lockdown is being done away with, my advice will be they should try to dispose of their stock as soon as possible, because there are certain perishable items, there are certain items which has certain validity. So they can't be waiting for that sunny weather as far as the business day is concerned. So they should try to dispose of their stock even at the discount, because that will be rather advisable, other than the option of sitting on their stock, sitting on the ideal money, which is not going to give them any return. And well, and for those who are looking to invest in the market, those who have been very active in the share market, my advice will be look for the shares which primarily in the medical and the testing kits business or the pharmacy, because the shares which concern with this line of business will rather do well. So go for the pharmaceutical companies, go for the testing kits manufacturing companies. That will give you a good return. And but shouldn't lose your heart and shouldn't be disheartened, because like everything which ends on its own, this period will also go, and well, brighter days are ahead. And well, that's it for now. So all the best, take care, thank you very much.